no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Black Box Productions.
Neighborhood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Keep it a Google gang.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google, the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google bang.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. This show is a blessing to be back in the black box and blow us a session on my mama. What is that I see that I don't like in my view? Man, what is that? What the freaky? Oh, that's this, man. I don't like that. I don't like to see that. That's in my view. I got a little bit of OCD. On my mama. We got a word of the day, and sometimes our word of the day is associated with OCD. I ain't gonna lie. Genius. Genius is the word of the day. What it means, a genius is a person who is exceptionally smart or talented. Genius also refers to great natural ability or to a part of something that makes it usually good or valuable. She's a genius at riddles. The sheer genius of their theory was not immediately recognized. He's widely admired for his comedic genius. Genius is the word of the day. Some people tend to believe that each and every one of us have a bit of genius in some category stored within. And perhaps our mission in life is to attempt to tap into that genius, find out your purpose, and see what you specialize in. Oh, my mama. I would have to say that Damar Hamlin, perhaps to many, would be considered a genius in athleticism, specialized in the sport of football. And by now, I'm sure we all seen, whether you're a football fan or not, what took place with the young man on the field on Monday night. Prayers and, good energy, positivity toward him for a full and speedy, rapid recovery, which, we probably can already say it hasn't been speedy or rapid. When I saw the actual contact and the way it went down, it's extremely dramatic, man. And I just it's kind of like, it brings about a lot of thoughts that I've been having about football recently. The majority of you know I have sons that are 14, 15, and 16 years old who grew up playing contact football since very young. And for the first time of my life, I think I got that point. For the first time in my life, coupled with red zone, This is what happened to me. My boys is out there. I started becoming aware of the physicality or the actual potential for damage, harm, or hurt. And of course, never raising no soft boys. As a parent, I still just, naturally, logically began to weigh the pros and cons of engaging in said activity. And at the same time, I became a Red Zone fan, watching Red Zone every Sunday. And what happened when I watched Red Zone, you realize when you get like it's 7 hours of nonstop commercial-free football. And they encompass basically every game consistently, constantly, continuously throughout the day. And unlike catching a game here and there throughout the season, I think I got him. You become over aware of how many injuries take place. You see it a whole lot when you watching Red Zone, because you're watching every game, and so often they cutting the commercial, or it might not be nothing to really cut to in this game because he's telling you, the host is telling you, yeah, they're on an injury timeout over there, and you get a better idea when you watch Red Zone of how many very extreme injuries take place. And I can remember talking to Chili Esau her recently, just chopping it up. I've made this commentary to multiple people in the last few months, is that, football is a very barbaric sport in the sense that you have thousands and thousands of people in the stand watching this game. We see 300-pound men, tough as nails, on the field, shedding tears in excruciating pain. And while this is going on, I was just reflecting on how the commentators, while this grown man who probably has never allowed anyone to see him cry in public or desire to do so, is out here. I mean, and then they be having some terrible injuries, and they'll say a few words concerning the health and safety of the player, but the commentators will be simultaneously in real time while he's still on the field discussing the ramifications of this injury to the team and how it affects their chances to be successful going forward. And it just dawned on me, and it was like, to even a greater degree, I've seen so many times the stadium get silent with apparent concern for someone that's injured. And it might take minutes, a long time. And it's such a reverence in the stadium. You can almost hear a pin drop while they're dealing with the injured player. And then there's a process as they wheel them off. Typically, we get that thumb, people cheer. And what blows my mind is that as soon as he's out of sight, we go right back to the game. And I've been making that commentary lately because I've been realizing, like, damn, that's not really a natural human order of things, or should it be, in reflection of how we say we care about, health and safety of people. We have this glamorized environment where, people risk life and limb on a continuous, regular basis for our entertainment. And if we were witnessing people suffer these injuries and any other aspect of life, there would be no mixed feelings about how you feel about the injury. So I've been just really keening in on that idea. And then to see this happen to this young man, and then Skip Bayless, who came under a whole lot of fire because he was making comments immediately after the injury that really kind of like resonated with my sentiments. And I kind of like, not in actual defense of him, I just have to be honest and keep it a Google, facts over feelings. I have been feeling like he felt for the longest. Like, typically, maybe, he spoke too soon and he didn't quite realize that typically they wait for that thumb up for the player. I can't quite recall we haven't at least seen a thumb up or seen a guy carted off with his head up, even if he's on the cart. There's always some coherence as I can recall, no matter how traumatic the injury, when people go right back to celebrating. But I just wonder, as a culture, how do we push or promote our youth to continue to thrive, to be involved with such activity into their adult age, when there's so much potential for your body to be damaged? And the NFL is not known for having very good health care in place for people post-career. The numbers are real small. I believe it was like $5,600 a month was allocated for veterans toward health care that just got reduced to something like $2,000 a month. It's ridiculous. But I just hope that this young man, he bounces back once this tragic event happened to him. His personality started to come forth online, and people were doing stories on him and kind of giving you a look into his life. And he seems to be very humble, of a character that is to be reported on with honor. And I just really hope, it seems like he's way bigger than the helmet and the uniform as far as integrity and the things that he was attempting to pursue in life in the long term. One thing I found very, very telling is he had a GoFundMe type account set up where he was trying to raise funds for underprivileged children in that community for holiday giveaways type thing. And I believe at the moment of his incident, it was about $2,500 accumulated in donations. However, once he went through such a tragic incident, overnight that $2,500 went up to $4 million. And I know it's hard to put a monetary value on health, well-being, and in our society we always associate with tragedy or horrific incidents. It seems like money comes up for some sense of solace, and I'm not creating that as a reality. It just is what it is. So even in this most terrible incident, him and his personality, his spirit of what he desired to do has been multiplied many-fold. And for that type of person, regardless of what you think about the NFL, sports, and all, when he is dedicated to hold down his community, which is our community, he's one of us, we got to be dedicated. When he dedicate to holding us down, we got to be dedicated to hold him down. On my mama, Damar Hamlin, we got you. Our spirit is with you, man. And I just hope this energy is going right into your soul, whether you're coherent in the conscious. I believe your subconscious can tap in to love, and we love you. We're going to hold you down. I tried to be fly and play the record Hold You Down. That mother thing ain't even, it's dead on here. That's feeding up, eating up. On my mama. It would have worked well. It would have been a smooth transition. Now I don't know what to play, but I'm going to play something. Hope this works. Let's see how this goes. Baymax, G-Way. Get money, y'all. For death, though, we do. Spot low. The West kept spinning the World Wide Web. On these bitch ass niggas. Young Spotter come through on the low late. Don't take her on no date. In the 08, tryna see if she got paper to donate. I'm so hard to locate, that's what the hoe hate. But I'm so great in bed, baby, daddy gotta rotate. Just fucked off 10 G's, but it ain't that important. If I ain't had to go to court, I would've made that this morning. Matter of fact, get paid more than that for performing one song. My dough long, cause I rap my records. Deserve a Rico. Commit actual acts of extorting. Place the wholesale order and jack the jap for the Jordans. In New York, in the projects, chilling in the back of the buildings, where I chop with the hood heads and chat with the children. I'm young and I'm rich, I'm black and I'm brilliant. On track for the trillions, to be stacked to the ceiling. Until then, I spend thousands and mash for the millions. Get cash for the killing, got it bad for the billions.
Seen all night long, been places that I never thought, but ain't one
tight. I hit the kush spot twice a night, and sometimes even thrice if the price is right. I like variety, they tell me it's the spice of life. She say I'm sweet and sour every time I slice your wife. SPI, your dirt bag to the world in. Digging donkey dick deep down in somebody's girlfriend. You speaking on me and it's tweaking me a little, but if you think you're sneaking on me, homie, she gon' be a widow. I love females, they help push the campaign. No brain, don't make it rain, or buy bitches champagne. More money, more problems, don't need the propaganda. What popped out in Vegas don't lead to Tropicana. What happened in Atlanta don't need to be repeated. So them pictures on your camera phone need to be deleted. Let's go. I don't know Neo, but I know Eno. Me, him, and E-Roll with 10 hoes in Rio. Went hard for the ESO, I squad with the CO. No 6 deuce chemo and showline ego. I can't say I put in a gang of work with Ego, but me and Cuz for sure them pass for a keto. I spent some time on the grind with the Rezo. 24 months just to end up with zero. Even with a belt on, the khaki still be low. I'm a head honcho, I used to flow with Nebo, but he chose to told on Lil Man and B-So. Had to let him go right after we met Sebo. From California where the most gorgeous green grow. I'm loony as O-Dog and nutty as Nino. All spots covered from Dominos to CeeLo. For Death Doe, the Lamo to Aliso.
Been places that I never thought, but ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you. Way across the Atlantic, just right there where I'm landing. It ain't one place too far from you. It ain't one place too far from you.
Name of that song is Anywhere. Available on all digital platforms. That's my boy Eno, aka Replay on the hook. I see the callers in the queue, and very soon I'm gonna get right with you. But until I do, I wanna ask a few. Hey, James Hutton, on my mama, you see it's the second time I deleted that comment. I did it some weeks ago. I know you from Google Gang, but I don't know where you from outside of that. You see, I deleted it twice. Quit putting it in the chat, because you really don't know what's going on my mama. You see, I don't repeat it. I don't highlight it. I delete it. I don't want to see it no more. EC, dead homies.
Snake Wood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my
continue.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Black Box Productions.